Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been wanting to create your own tracing letters, like those neat ones you see on kids' activity worksheets using Canva, you're in the right place. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to design simple yet effective tracing letter cards right inside Canva, perfect for teaching, homeschooling, or fun practice at home. Let's jump right in and see just how easy and customizable this can be. First things first, head over to Canva.com and log into your account. If you don't have one yet, creating a free account is super quick. Once you're in, click on Create a Design. You'll usually see this button at the top right corner. For this project, we want our tracing card to be a nice compact square, so choose the custom size option and set both the width and height to 200 pixels. This gives us a clear little canvas to work with, and you can always resize later if needed. Now it's time to create the main frame for our tracing letter. Click on the Elements tab in the left menu, then search for Rectangle. Grab a rectangular shape from the options and drop it onto your canvas. Here's a helpful tip. You want this rectangle to act as a border, not a solid fill. So click into the color options and select No Color or Transparent for the fill. For the border, set the stroke or outline anywhere from 1 to 3 pixels depending on how bold you want it. This gives kids a visual boundary but keeps things nice and clean. And don't forget a touch of style, round out those corners just a bit for a friendlier, less boxy look. It's a subtle touch, but it makes the card so much more inviting. Alright, let's add the tracing letters themselves. Head to the Text tab and bring in 2 text boxes, one for an uppercase A and one for a lowercase. You can choose a simple, clean font. Something like Arial or Comic Sans works really well, especially for tracing exercises, since you want the shapes to be clear and easy to follow. Place these next to each other inside your rectangle. If you want to get creative, you can style the letters with a dashed outline font, or just lower the opacity so kids can trace right on top. Having both the big and small letter on the same card helps learners understand both forms and context. Next, let's add a fun visual cue. Head back to Elements and search for an ant illustration. After all, it is for ant, and drop it onto your card. Adjust the size and position so it doesn't crowd your letters, but adds just enough visual flair to make the tracing activity more engaging. To help everything stand out, let's set a background color for the card. Click on your blank workspace and pick a light, non-distracting color. Pastel shades usually work great, but make sure it's soft enough so the traced outlines will show up clearly. Now add a solid line to the bottom, just underneath the letters. This serves as a baseline, which is especially helpful for young learners to understand where letters should sit. You might want to add little guidelines or dots above and below as well, mimicking those elementary lined paper sheets. Resize and adjust until it looks right to you. This part might take a few moments of fiddling. To really turn this into a tracing worksheet, insert tracing lines directly on top of each letter. These can be simple dotted lines which encourage learners to follow the curves and strokes of the letter itself. You can create these either by finding a dash stroke effect or by overlaying a transparent copy of your text in a lighter gray. Once you've got your first letter looking good, you can easily duplicate both the uppercase and lowercase letters and line them up across your card. Space them out evenly so there's plenty of room to trace each one without things getting cramped. This way, you create a full row for more practice. Take a look over your design. Does it look clean, fun, and easy to use? That's exactly what you want. And that's it. You've just created your own tracing letter card, totally customized to your needs. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or requests for future Canva projects. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a new tutorial. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.